Praé. Praé is a story that I wrote in 2009. Yeah. It didn't get published until like 2010? Yeah. But nah, would have been 2011. But it's a side story to the Heir to the Stars series. It was supposed to be an action narrative. That's how it was supposed to be styled. I mean, a lot of people honestly do not see it, but that's the writing style of it. Praé, part of an intercepting business. She was tasked with making sure that packages do not make their delivery, or making sure that tasks given to others are not completed by the appointed time. She's the best in the business, but recent events called for her to turn her attention to other matters. This was supposed to be a story that started her journey towards the Chaos Queen and going up the ranks to Heir to the Stars. Again, it's an action narrative. It was written like it was supposed to be like a video game. There are two editions currently. Edition 1 features a backstory of her that was kind of controversial to some people. She was sexually abused as a child. It's a story that actually picked up from my mother and turned it into this. Did not get written out well. But again, I could have did more research into certain matters on how to write that out, because I already knew that I was going to end up making that backstory irrelevant. So when I had did the second edition, I took that backstory out, and it was basically, you just have two editions now. One with that backstory, one that has no reference to that backstory. I am going to reboot that book because I am a completely different writer from what I was back then, and there are definitely some things I want to touch up on, some things I want to change. The book would definitely be a lot longer, but Praé is a pivotal character in the Heir to the Stars series. One of the most important. She is one of the seven shadows of the Ace of Spades. She is the third Chaos Queen. She is married to the first Christopher Pride, and she's the soulmate of Christopher Sincere Pride, basically the second incarnation. I wanted to explore more of the intercepting business. It's a concept. One of the inspirations I got was from Get Backers. They had something like that, but they barely really touched on it. I wanted to do something like that. Obviously, I changed the concept up a little bit, but I wanted to do something of my own like that, and I just did not do the delivery right at all. I mean, it was obvious. She had two partners, Hope and Faith, and they were going against this group called Zangetsu, and they were trying to capture the Book of the Moon series. The Book of the Moon series was basically a guide to her true destination, and it was going to help her discover who she really was. In Heir to the Stars Overture, she comes along with everyone else, and by the end of that book, I didn't make it super clear, but there was a German site, I can't remember the name of it, they got my books, and they was making a whole tier list out of them, and they put Praé literally like at the top, and I didn't think anybody caught what I did literally at the very end of Heir to the Stars Overture, because it was supposed to continue, but I didn't get around to that. But basically, she became the transfictional author of Heir to the Stars completely, which is why I tell y'all she's definitely important, because you're still gonna see more of her in the Heir to the in the Heir's ending cosmic hierarchy. But yeah, there are definitely some things I would like to change about her. She is a character that, in her first book that you see her, her abilities are limited. But by Heir to the Stars Overture, you get her permanent status as she's effectively beyond the necessity of powers and abilities. She's beyond the Ace of Spades. Although she holds the title of Chaos Queen, and she's beyond, again, all terms and tiers, minus anything that the Voyagers are on. I can't remember the basis of the design for her because I had this mission when I originally created her, and I think that mission went to Skylar. I ended up changing Praé, and Skylar was what I came up with afterwards. But yeah, Praé is an extremely, extremely important character. I'm gonna see more of her, because I don't plan on stopping. When I plan on stopping, I'm taking my last breath, basically. So you're gonna definitely continuously see her. I'm not gonna throw her in your faces all the time, so you get tired of her. But definitely expect to see more of her. But yeah, Praé is a character that she's the greatest Chaos Queen. She's the greatest Chaos Queen in name and in feats. And she's looking for that successor.